Ashton, you were second on the team in tackles. What has your experience been like this year as a full-time starter?
Exciting and a little bit stressful because Coach is being real hard on us this year because I feel like he thinks we'll be a good team, and I think so does the rest of the team as well.
Looking further onto that, how would you describe your skill sets, and how would you say it fits the current scheme of the Stafford?
I feel like I have good coverage skills, which will come into play this coming up week against Silly. And the rest of the team is good tacklers. They can do their job up front. So my skill set would be in the back where I need to take care of it as a defensive back.
Braylon, you have made multiple big hits in the past 3 games. Is that something you like? And what do you think about Sealy's pass offense?
The big hits is really like natural. It's just Little League. Even though Coach Savannah and Coach Q stress on us on how good we tackle and stuff and wrapping up and stuff like that, I feel like that's really natural. And their pass offense, I just feel like they're a good team and stuff like that, but we have the players and the schemes and the coaches to really like prevent them from scoring and stuff like that.
So this question is for the both of you. From your standpoint, what can we expect from the Stafford defense against the Silly Tigers?
Against Silly this week, I just feel like we are really prepared for it and stuff. Practice was kind of cut short this week, but I feel like our coaches, they instilled us what we had to do this week, and we had Zoom meetings and stuff like that, so we really are prepared for them this week.
I like to recap on what Braylon said. It was cut short, but from yesterday we had practice even though we had school, and today we practiced twice, once already, once after school. And I feel like with the practice that we had, we will be able to get it done. Their passing scheme, I feel like we got that. And our linemen like Cordell Pat and Isaiah Bogarty, they'll get it done down low.
Jamaal, this is your second year of varsity as a starter. Do you feel more comfortable in your role than last year at this time?
Yeah, I can say I do. You know, last year coming in, I didn't know all the plays. I was learning all the plays. I was sharing the field with Free J and Braylon. But this year coming in, you know, I know the plays. It's only a few adjustments every week. I feel like, you know, I just feel way more comfortable in the game. Like, I know my players, I know my teammates, so I know who I can rely on and who I need to, like, be cautious when running. So.
Over the past 3 games, you are averaging over 5 yards per carry and nearly 100 yards per game. What do you see in the Sea League defense, and what can we expect from you this Friday night?
The Sea League defense, they play with a 3-man front for the linemen. They typically, like the way they line up, they like to hold the pass game. Like, they try and stop the pass game a lot. So it's going to be a lot of opportunities to make the right cuts and the right decisions so we can go break and score a lot from the run game.
Terrence, this is your first year at Stafford, transferring from Westbury Christian. What has your transition been like, and what are the differences you've noticed in the speed of the game? You've also played in 3 games and have a rushing touchdown for each of those games.
I'll say that the physicality and the game speed is way different over here at Stafford. Westbury, the physicality was there, but wasn't there like it is at Stafford. And I'm just happy to be here. Hope I could help this team win more games and have a great future. And the 3 rushing touchdowns, I really want to thank my O-line, my running back here, and my coaches for putting me in that right position to help me score them touchdowns. And I'm glad to score more. I got to score more on the rest of the season.
So I was talking to your coach, and he described the both of you as thunder and lightning. Can you give a bit more gist upon what that means?
You want to answer?
Oh, okay, I'll answer. So basically, he the thunder because, you know, strong, heavy, and he there for all game. And I'm lightning because, you know, I'm there and I'm gone. You see me, then you don't see me.
He's real shifty. Like, he know how to make a cut and get gone, disappear. But me, when I come through, I hit you, you're going to feel it for the next few weeks.
It's going to take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah.
We know this is your first year as offensive coordinator. Can you tell us a little bit about that transition?
Sure. We started out, I was a receiver coach, part of an offense that was brought in by a coach from Decaney, and the offense did really well. I got to know some intricacies of the offense, mixed it with some of what we had from a previous coordinator, and when given the opportunity, I just took it and meshed it together and made it work for our guys. The transition has been difficult because there's more planning involved, there's more decision-making involved than the previous position that I had. And so it's more of a thought process. It's not just a quick decision. It takes some time to put it together.
After scouting the Sealy game, what challenges and opportunities can you share with us about this Friday's upcoming match against the Sealy Tigers?
As far as challenges go, Sealy has always been a tough team in all three phases, so we're going to have to do our best job of executing what we've worked on in practice after having a short week. They have a lot of quickness. What they lack for in size, they make up for in their ability to confuse and use their speed to gain leverage on us when it comes to what we're trying to do offensively. I think what we're going to do, and I think that what's going to give us an advantage is, again, us leaning heavily on what we're doing formation-wise and our run game to help assist us in our passing game. Last week we had an issue with more turnovers than we were used to during the season, and I think that us leaning on the run game will minimize some of those turnovers and, as a result, make our game a little bit closer and give us a better chance to come out with a win.
Earlier, we interviewed two of your running backs, Jamaal Wiley and Terrence Woods. We've heard a story that they are called Thunder and Lightning. Would you like to describe why they earned this wonderful nickname?
Sure. Well, if we're doing anything, I'm saying that Wiley is a returning back. He's a heavier back. He's the one that brings the power with his quickness and his ability to understand what's going on with the defenses. Woods is a new kid this year, and it was a pleasant surprise to have him. He has a different gear, kind of shifty and explosive at the same time. So we call that thunder and lightning. So when we need to impose our will on some guys and get some hard-earned yardage, we rely on Wiley for that. And then when we require quickness in our game or a little bit diversity in what we're able to do with catching the football from the backfield, we kind of lean on Woods for that. And so we call him Thunder and Lightning simply because of that. One guy brings the thunder and the other guy's gone like a lightning flash. Before you see him, he's out the box and he's running away from people.